but they say it's very dangerous at night. Wonder how bad it could be. There we go. Oh, come on, get ready. It's like, oh, come on, you can do it. Ah, there you go. Just want to check. All right, so come on, deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath out. You're taking a multiple outbursts this time. You can feel it as you're in the half pipe. Feel the pain. Um. I'll lower the volume. There we go. Hey, it's working. Oh my God, that took way too long for this. Nope. Get it straight. Oh my God, it's working. Let's go. This is gonna get a long flight. Such a long flight. It's on flight. Such to me interesting things. And I'm really excited to show you this. Show you what it's like. Hold the microphone. There it is. Finally started constellation. Real nice. There we go. That's selfie. Why do you make it so much easier to turn around? Oh, slow. Hey, how you doing? What I'm gonna do is uh, and computer. Is it that hard? Okay. Quality. Apply. 37%. Master volume is 50. X 50 is equal to X 30. 55. Voice. There we go. And how about now? Oh, that's the music now. Oh yeah, it's got that slow fade in. Okay. All right. Let's try this out. We're in story mode. I just want to see the story.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. You're going to have people hanging off you like tumors on a cysty pig.
All right. How's the audio not sounding down, maybe? using the right mic now. So, so muffled. I'm using the one in my headset, but it's the wireless headset one.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking. Handle bits for a living, huh?
Alright. Yeah, it looks like a really good game. Always wanted to play it. Yeah, that's me. The big guys. But how you doing today, Baltimore? Oh God, there's someone watching. Oh, that's a nose. Yep. Alright. Just enough to breathe. I feel this one. I feel this one.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Ugh. Initiate skip jump.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. It drives
Shit.
This guy's a move. I like it.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Imagine waking up to falling onto a planet. Sorry. It's not supposed to be on its side.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Trying to think only a little bit. How did his legs chewed off? Oh, that wasn't good. What?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stinks. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Go get yourself exploded. He's gonna get himself killed, and
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
okay, I know I'm gonna like this. These people are demented. They're already fucking.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
I'm not gonna ask you about the hope. We're gonna save before we try this guy's plan.
Damn it, my ears!
this.
Oh.
I smell blood! Attack! Attack!
Bananas. Ah. Ah. There's four of them. One's head kind of exploded. Oh well. Smells like sulfur. Oh. Ah. Pretty sure they're not supposed to be just waving a pistol around in the middle of the town.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Something there. Hear that?
Gun's falling apart. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. But yeah, I've wanted to play a fast talking gun game as a idea so far. Okay, that's what it is, huh? Interesting. There's just been ships falling out of the sky? Yeah, I knew it was. So I'm on a different planet than I've ever been. I've been here for the other times. I remember it's there.
Come out and play.
What's this? Candy. The cyst cake. Cyst. There's these cryptocurrency. Oh, all right. Let's see what else. Oh, hi there. Whoa! That's a gorilla's. Ah, fuck. Okay. I didn't want to kill the giant gorillas. Depends how they die. Want more of them. Fuck. brain collector. Right? Okay. Okay. So, by giant fucking gorillas. Alright. Fucking put their dancing around about that. Let's see. Oh, they put the little. These guys didn't do nothing. They wiggle like shrimp creatures. See this language of it is. Load. Okay. Well, that was a hell of a start. I'm still alive.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Interesting.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlock. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4,
You're on the planet,
3,
you dumbass.
2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Okay.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Back
Unfortunately,
at you.
our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Back at you. Okay.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Oh, thank you. Excellent.
What can I do for you, Captain? Goodbye.
Okay. Why do I turn red? That murderer.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
What? Okay.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Oh, it's a whole game.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
That is. Okay. So.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Okay. Well, that's very pretty. Despite everything. I am going to take it apart because gun design is very nice. Anyway, so that, that. Alright, now we're going to repeat. Robot. Adam. Ah! Oh? Jump. Parts of a mummy? What do you mean parts of a mummy? Wow, that is rough looking. That's supposed to be a gun? Alright, which of course is down. Shit. I prefer pistols anyway. Alright. Alright. So
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I'd report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
there it was, huh? Yep, the ship's inspector. Battery's holding up. That's good. The battery for a while has worked on.
Huh?
Stop it. Let me this.
Oh, hey, where'd you come from?
Hey.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Yeah, never got your name there, Caius.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Yeah, I'm not. Trouble?
Beats working at the cannery.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Uh-huh. Don't like this town. I really don't like this town. Nice. I'm gonna steal from the pool again. Just wearing this walking stick. Wait, those aren't windows? They're just... Okay, I don't like this place. Uh-huh.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
I see they take care of a lot.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Yes, not a
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their post. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I'll have a...
Coming right up.
we can save some time for those drinks. Please. Alright. You can afford a frickin' wall? There's a whole bunch of Universal Space Logistics. Not. That is toilet. This water.
Miss Holcomb, I explained it to you.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? You know, I'm here speaking.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What the? Well, Slowkey, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Hold on a second. Oh. Sorry, Lee. Okay. But what were you playing? If you want. Autocorrect. I completely understand it. By the way, how's the audio? I'm trying out a different thing for audio. I've got a lot of messages too. Baldur's Gate 3, that's awesome. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful time. How'd the games go? Yeah. Hold on, I have an idea. I've been told that, unfortunately, I'm a bit muffled, so. But I have a good idea. And the idea of science. I'm going to step away from this because I'm using Wi-Fi. But this into audio check. Let's just see if this works. I'm going to mute for a second in case there's an audio problem. I don't want anyone to get blinded or loud noise. Oh, that's bad. I'm glad I turned that down. There was a loud pop. Let me check that. Change that. Nope. Hello? Oh, come on. There we go. I was able to set the system back to where we started. Unfortunately, I'm trying to do a repair to my normal pair of headphones. Not necessarily something super important, but they need to be cleaned regularly to not have problems here in this hotter environment. Oh. And add. Thank you, machine. Okay. He's now in a Wendy's drive-thru, Mike. You're not. There's hand in face. Media. So I'm going to have to wait for the ad to finish. Great. That's, yes. We'll wait till people... Darn it. Welcome back. Well, hello, it's Low Gig. Yeah, so the problem right now is I'm trying to properly clean my normal pair of headphones that have my, what should we call it? Microphone. So what I have right now is a pair of wireless suckers that are pretty good for use, but the microphone isn't as good. But hey, you know what? This is a game made for an old style radio, man. Also, I want to hit this guy with a bat. Yeah. The jury rigged everything.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I kind of like that. I like the idea of everything sounding a little bit... Yes. Oh god, do I have a gimmick? Let's make it a little bit louder. But if my gimmick is... that would be cool. My character is based off of an old era.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through. I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer. The sort of work for which I cannot spare my own people. I am in the midst of a difficulty, the resolution of which requires a third party. You. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant, power which our cannery sorely needs. I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab over to us. Simple as that. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Right now, with how things are, I would say having a bunch of old games on tap is a good idea.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, nice. Like an original copy or the, what should I call it? The remake that they did. Or am I thinking of a different Vice City? Am I thinking of a different GTA? Did Vice City... I know a bunch of other GTA games out. Hello?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Okay. I mean, so can run better. It sucks that they got rid of the music, but that's licensed music, and that's an entire other can of worms. Unfortunately, this is one of the reasons why a lot of games have to make their own music now. This is what people with the hearing aids have to hear, but not really. But they're not really good. But do tell me, does this make the game sound annoying to you? Does it make the ads sound annoying? I don't want to be annoying. I like the warmness of it, but I want to respect people's ears. Still a bit more quiet. Okay, let me test something. One of the major problems is if I do this wrong, all the background noise comes in. Check, check. Can you hear me better now? Hello, hello. It's more clear? Need to update to the 1960s. For the most part, awesome. Because I have a set of filters on, but they're not working. They're not clear, but louder-ish. You know what? I'm fine with that. Okay. So I just need to enunciate more and maybe get into the whole talkie-talkie. You know, talk like vaudeville. Is this actually... Oh my god, is this actually working? I hear it myself more clearly. Huh. Alright. I guess we're going with the vaudeville.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Just thinking what he's saying. Companions. CNP. I don't know what that is. When will the companion ledger?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, let's get you out of here. Supply guns. Come on. You can join me. Oh. Okay. Yes.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Seems straightforward because he's one of something.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Vicar? I've heard about this guy. I heard that this guy's insane. I want to find him.
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Yes? Go on.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. I think you understand. Sounds like our kind of people. Oh, yes. The little I know about this game, I've been trying. I got some spoilers, and all I know is that the vicar sounds like an interesting fellow.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
And make the troopers work. Can't hold just guns forever. Make them make tuna. I think this is the church. I think I need to wipe it.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. and I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Crash the game into... You just go into the sun?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town? Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Interesting.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here. Any progress on that matter we discussed? Please get it. What would you like to discuss? Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts.
Okay.
Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Miss Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Everyone's been worked to death. Of course they're not aware.
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
As you're trying.
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
You're not going to like me if I end up stealing the power from the town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor,
answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? How are your games of Hunt? How you doing? Okay, let me get you a shout out. And I am aware that I sound a bit different. My normal headphones are a bit on the fritz, so I'm using a old work pair from when I used to work in IBM. How are the games? How are you doing? I'm playing a little bit of The Outer Worlds, and thanks to these headphones, everything kind of sounds like radio, and I'm kind of enjoying that. Games went good? Awesome. Right now, I myself am playing Outer Worlds. If I hear from Folmy, I was possibly going to join them for some Hunt Showdown, but if you need anything, Maple, please tell me. You know I'm always here for you. Go on. Welcome to one of the fun...
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are.
I'm waiting for the ad. Ever finished this game? Yeah. I just started it. I'm planning on doing a playthrough actually with my mom when I'm back in California sometime. Let her kind of guide the choices and I'll take care of the combat.
They who are not satisfied with their work are
Oh, audio? Did you cut out?
satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Yeah, what is your religion about? I've never heard of this.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
That doesn't sound like contentment. What's the OSI?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
That's news to me.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Not even a little? I didn't know that you were deist. Does it sound... What?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything.
Yeah, but unfortunately the game has been doing this weird pausing thing. Buddy?
The future, the past,
Thank you.
each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again.
But if you
Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential. and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Stranger and stranger.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Interesting. Oh, we may have someone joining us. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Don't mind me. I don't have a sword. I just have a man's walking stick. Just a normal walking stick. Hello, sir. Oh. And I can just pick it up? What? Oh. Okay. What? That's junk. Consumables. Tastes like a nice. It's a beautiful container, but interesting. And Captain's identity. Really? Game, you keep doing this to me. Okay. Okay, so, oh boy, the best viewers are found at streamboo.com. Oh, go to hell. Unless you like that. Go away. And ban. Senatorial discount? These are just random names. Anyway, me and my walking stick are going to get out of here. It's a bit green, isn't it? Alright, Parvati.
Yeah, huh?
Let's, something earlier on.
You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, and it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Interesting perspective. And hello, Slow Geek. And again, thank you again, Maple, for the raid. But yes, no worries, Slow Geek, no worries. Just glad to have you back. My brain is just lost. That's it. Parvati.
Vickers about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I disappoint him.
No, You don't disappoint him. He's just... He wants to talk and you don't quite know how. Which is valid. Alright. How about...
Something you need?
So,
A whole ship? Like one that flies about the Aether? That's a tall order. I guess the generator that powers Bess. I mean, the cannery. If you turn on the thermal plant like Mr. Thompson wants, we can shut down the generator. Then it'd be safe to yank the regulator.
Ooh! Ooh! And hello there, dear Nathan. And I push this thing and type in the sacred words. Squish. There we go. Alright. Yes, folks. I'm just walking around with my large stick.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Yes.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Philosophist? What's a philosophist? What foes? You're supposed to be the corporation that runs everything. Because I was watching Maple earlier, I'm my own raider. I never knew that. Dang it. Hey, you know what? Being New Vegas 2, Substitute Edition, ain't a bad thing. There's many games that would love it than that. So people are getting sick.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Oh, your microphone does not work in Discord.
What? Can you hear me right now?
Oh, I can hear you now. It was not picking you up a minute ago.
Oh, I wasn't talking, or...
Oh,
My
it was
apologies.
lighting up like you were, and I could hear some background stuff. I thought that was you talking. My bad.
No worries. How you doing? And let me get you on the screen. We are very lucky to have a wonderful guest. The dearest Marble.
I'm doing okay.
There's... So I remember you were saying that you had started this game but never completed it.
Yeah, I got pretty far into it. At some point, I don't know. At some point, it just got less interesting. But for the first half and even 3/4 in, it was. I really enjoyed the game. Just something about the last part of it. I don't know. I just never finished it.
Question. I know this is a thing for me. There's two things that'll turn me off of a game. Number one, if the game is a single-player game, it's very difficult. That can turn me off. You're pretty good at landing headshots, but any game can have artificial difficulty and just injected into it. Not careful. The other one is if a game that talks about choices starts taking them away. Those are the things that in a single-player game often bother me the most. What about for you?
Are you asking me what it was about this game or things in general?
More about this game, but in general, that would be interesting to talk about.
I don't know. I guess I guess the main thing.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not
since
that
main
little
thing
incident.
that for me was that it doesn't feel like it keeps the same pace towards the end, maybe.
I remember reading some reviews that some people thought that it was a bit... Okay. The game was set up as they were trying to make their own game, but in the moment that it came out, as Fallout 76 was falling on its ass, the advertisers tried to portray it as the next Fallout New Vegas when it wasn't.
Yeah, there was even they even did a slander, I remember this one. They did a slander commercial that was like from the original creators of or Fallout or something like that. Like they took a jab at Bethesda when they made it. And like
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets.
it was a really
I
good
won't touch
game.
anything
I
while we're in
enjoyed
here, Mr.
playing
Moreau.
it, but like
I promise.
I guess it almost feels like it's trying to be Fallout too much, and it kind of lost substance towards the later end of it, I feel.
What, you mean Edgewater?
Just been Microsoft being
That's
like,
a
hey, this
peculiar
is the next
question.
New Vegas. No,
This
this
is a test.
game,
Am I being
Microsoft
tested
didn't
right
own
now?
Bethesda when this game came out.
It's fine and dandy.
If I remember
Couldn't
correctly.
be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little
I don't
town on
think
Terrace
they
Hill.
did. I'm going to check.
Yeah, I'm going to check that too. Because I could have sworn, that's the thing, is this particular game came out at the exact same time as Fallout 76. And I thought
2020.
Yeah, but I thought Bethesda was selling themselves before that, because it was in the midst of the pandemic that this game came out, but it was right before the pandemic that Bethesda was going to be bought. I think.
No. Outer Wilds came out in 2019, and Bethesda got acquired in 2020. So yeah, it wasn't even Microsoft at that point.
Okay. Then that explains why they're taking the jab.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't even... No, they didn't officially even buy Bethesda till 2021.
Okay. And that's one of the things was Bethesda, I'm not sure if you remember this, but one of the reasons why Bethesda, I think, sold to Microsoft was because I know they had some games that hadn't made as much money, but they weren't necessarily in bad trouble. So I have a pet theory that maybe when they saw 76, they're like, okay, this is make or break.
See, for me, I think the reason they sold is simply because their games take too long to develop. It's because it's like, even before Microsoft bought them, Bethesda at one point was like, hey guys, Fallout 5's not coming out until after Elder Scrolls 6. So you guys are waiting 10 plus years or more.
I don't get paid
for another game.
Was there something you needed?
I think they inevitably saw the fact that they were gonna start getting strapped for cash because their new projects are just way too big, and they needed either Microsoft to subsidize them and help them, or they needed like some intermediary like they needed the funding to make a Fallout show and or have whatever Black Isle's called now, Obsidian, like make another intermediary title to keep the franchises like relevant while these games are in production. That's my theory.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like I remember Black Isle very distinctly because I was a huge fan of their top-down RPGs, the original Baldur's Gate, the Icewind Dale series, and they were stuck under, what was their name? There was a company in Southern California. Don't know Abstract with Unreal Spectacle. Yeah. I thought they Intel, but that's not it. But they were stuck under a company. That was the company that sold Fallout to Bethesda. But I don't know what ever happened to that company, because for the longest time, they were trying to convince everyone that they were making a Fallout MMO that they never ended up making.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Yeah, because
nothing I can
it
do
was,
about that.
That's what Van Buren was. Van Buren was the multiplayer Fallout that kind of just crumbled and never became a thing, if I remember correctly. I believe that's what Van Buren was.
That was supposed to be Fallout 3. I can't.
I'll say to this day, I am glad Fallout 3 came out the way it did because that is still to this day one of my just like absolute favorite games.
Now, that actually brings up an interesting question, though. Have you heard the scuttlebutt that they may be making a remake of Fallout 3?
Yes, I have.
Do you think that if I think that we'll see with the remake of Oblivion. If the Oblivion remake is solid, so should Fallout 3. Do you think they're going to add material, or do you think they're going to just polish the hell out of it?
If I had to guess, they do what they did for like some of the Skyrim editions, and they do a remaster plus modded content that the community had made that basically became essential parts of the game.
And Little Slowtooth has a bit of information.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice.
Same Buren
The office
technically
is
was
writing
the
up
original
promotions.
Fallout 3. Yeah.
Purchase 3 criminal investigations, and the 4th one's free.
The Oblivion remake. Yeah, like I'm happy to see the remakes. I enjoy both those games. I am happy that they are getting remade. Regardless of what anyone says, Fallout 3 is like, I still think, in my opinion, it is the best Fallout game, and I enjoy every Fallout game. I'm super stoked for a remake of 3, because that's just like that's like my bread and butter is of like those RPG games with Fallout 3.
Did you ever play Fallout Tactics?
I don't think so.
Okay. It was interesting. I'll check if I still... I'll have to do a little bit of digging. I could have sworn I found something Fallout related, and it's in my home. I'll try to take a picture of it. But I could have sworn... I'm trying to remember if I had sold it or not. I have, I think, Fallout Tactics in the box. I opened it, to use it back when I was playing the game. I think I may still have that, but I can't promise that. But if I have it, I'll take it out and take some pics for you. It was interesting to play. It was definitely not made by a group that was told what Fallout was supposed to be. But it was interesting and pretty fun to play.
Fallout Vegas is great. I just wish there wasn't such a stupid fucking...
Know how to carry yourself in a fight?
Like,
I've got bounties out for these 3
argument
marauders.
of
Cross them off and bring
3
me their
versus
fingers.
New
Just
Vegas.
one for
Like,
marauders.
I hate that whole...
I'll
I
just
hate the whole
fingerprint roll.
stupid dynamic of Obsidian fanboys and Bethesda fanboys. Like, I hate the butting heads between the two.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
At least you got your health.
Instructions noted for American scanty. What do you mean murder of company workers in good standing? If you murder a company worker in bad standing, are they not a crime? Huh. Writ of execution. Damn. Okay. Everyone has these tired eyes here. I think everyone's sick. Okay. Normally I could see their eyes, but right now I can't. Oh, we're in the ad. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. I have to quickly remind Gabe about his own meeting.
Go do your thing.
No worries. And with these Bluetooth headphones, I can do it. Oh, dearest Bear. You remember that it's a meeting time for you and Griffin. Do you want me to turn the light for you? Yeah. Do you need anything for you? Okay. When we got back we went on a shopping trip to a mall. I tried now 3 times to send you the same picture. I'm going to try to send it again later. Gabe and I, we got home, took a shower. I'm like, okay, I'm going to prep for maybe Fulmy's going to do his thing. I'm working in your stream. And Gabe's like, I'm going to, he's going to do some work. I look in, he's out cold.
Hey, take your time.
I'm going to do some...
Yep, exactly. And you know what? I don't blame him, but I am proud of him. He actually had a very fun time talking to people once we were out and about. And anytime he's talking to people, I'm proud. All right. Okay.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
And I just...
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
So you're saying I can steal everything here, ma'am? I feel bad now. I want to take all of her stuff because I need it, but I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Why is the sign on? Oh, because it's just paint. Alright. Oh, yeah. Skills. But yeah, my build I'm doing is a person that talks and uses a handgun, and then backup uses a sword. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then everything else gets a number boost. That's it. Combat dialogue abilities. Cool. Alright. But let's see. Is there anything else? Nope, let's see. Otherwise, let's see. Why don't you put this in? Wait a minute. They're saying that all you need to eat is tuna. That's how you get scurvy.
Yeah. See, like, these opening areas, like this first, you're still, like, in the very first town, right?
Yeah.
Like, this opening town, I really enjoyed. There was, like, I didn't realize your whole audio was like that.
Yeah.
It felt very Fallout-ish. Because, like, in this area, there's, like, side areas, there's unique weapons hidden around, there's a lot of ways to do things, and I kind of felt like towards the end of the game, the exploration kind of died. I guess, thinking back on it now, might be what I think went on.
Incoming!
Oh, come on. I don't want to kill these things. No. Love it.
Got 'em all.
Oh. They're just little guys. I didn't want to...
They did try to attack you.
Yeah, but they're rabid. Wait. Why is there rabid animals in the edge of town? What? Who is running this place?
I think these are abandoned structures, no?
Yes, but that would be like if City Hall had, like, next to an abandoned building. Okay. Alright, okay, here in Guadalajara that is actually true. And if it was filled...
Well, that's true here, too.
Alright, 2 energy pet pills. Let's take all the pills.
Gone quiet.
A vending machine. Huh.
I do enjoy the like the hyper capitalistic futuristic world is definitely like a pretty cool vibe though. Like the general vibe and like theme of the world I did enjoy it a lot.
It's a fascinating world that they've made. At the same time, I look at it and I'm just like seething. I'm like, oh. One of the things I hate is the fact that there's no windows in these houses. You saw earlier that there's like this fake window that's fallen in. The windows are just lamps. Why can't they have windows?
That would cost extra money.
Actually, it would cost less if you just put a hole in it. You could sell the hole. What the hell is a philosophist? What is happening? All right. I still feel bad about taking one of your items like that. Oh. I need to. I found what I need to open. Okay, you. Wait, no. Can she hack doors? You're a mechanic, right? No, she just.
Oh, see, that's another thing. Is I did not feel like the companions in this game were very memorable. Whereas, like, every companion from Fallout 3 or New Vegas, pretty memorable.
Yes. Now, yeah. Wait, they just have a revolver in this vending machine? They just have a gun in here?
Why not?
What happens if someone breaks into it? A light machine gun? Hold on. Their vending machine has an assault weapon.
Heck yeah.
How could this not go wrong?
Hey, it worked in the Borderlands universe.
I'm going to say that I understand a lot of people like the Borderlands universe. It is not my cup of tea.
Fair.
Yeah. But, like, isn't the point of the Borderlands universe is that all the corporations dumping guns is causing enough havoc that they don't go down the planets and avoid people?
No, I think the point of the Borderlands universe is just, I mean, it's very similar in theme to this. It just has a more chaotic twist to it. It's the overcapitalization causes a lot of really bad shit to happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is this glowing? And why do I... Am I going to invade Whoville? Where the fuck are these giant puffballs? Huh. Oh, the gorillas. I don't want to harm the gorillas. Is there a way to befriend the animals in this game? It's more funny that they don't restrict you buying them. That is funny. It just, God, the world building. I trained to be a writer, and a lot of world building. I'm like, what? Okay.
Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
Have you never been on top of a mountain, Parvati? Parvati. Is your name Parvati or Parvati?
Pavarti.
Parvati. There's just a volcano here? Oh, okay. Let me up. Let me up. Okay. There's just a broken train down there? Oh, those are marauders. I don't mind killing marauders. I just don't want to hit the gorillas. Oh, 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 oh. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. But is there any traits in this game that you know of that let you, like, what was it? Is there any trait that lets you befriend the animals?
Don't remember at all.
Damn it, I don't want to kill the gorillas. I'll kill
I'm
these
just
people.
gonna straight up tell you, though, trying to avoid fighting the wildlife will be a pointless task later in the game.
I know.
Full transparency.
Are you guys friendly?
In fact, there is an entire planet that is nothing but wildlife.
Hello, vandals.
Here.
I like how Blood is just like, oh, he killed my friends.
Everyone all right?
He probably had a good reason or something.
You seemed very happy with that combat. Are you sure you're just wishing to be a little timid mechanic? I think girl's a firecracker, as it may explode in my hand. Wait,
see, watching you play this makes me want to play Skyrim.
I remember you were going to try to see if you could do it on stream, right?
I thought about it in passing. Is just kind of like if I'm in a particular mood, maybe do it, yeah.
Yeah. I'd be interested.
I mean, I genuinely enjoy Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls. Like, those games are just incredible.
Gonna find you.
I'm right here. There we go. And I didn't mean to take those chemicals, but fine. That's fine. It's fine. But do tell if you want me to switch to a different game, okay?
No, why would I have you do that? What?
Like, if you wanted to have something that was co-op.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you're having fun playing Outer Wilds, just play your game.
Okay. Just making sure. But thank you again so much for joining. That means a lot.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That's good news. This phone is very durable glass. Okay. Also, there's literally bandits right outside the town. Like, there's the town. There's the... where's the constable? They're supposed to do constabulary stuff. Alright. Alright, giggity. Let's go. Do these explode? Nope, wrong button. I keep trying to switch to the gun button. Yep, that explodes. I keep trying to switch to a different gun using the Q button, as if this was fucking Hunt.
I do that all the time, don't worry.
Yep. Why would you have your... You know what, I'm not going to try to understand the marauder cannibals that are eating people. Sounds like a bad time. Ambidextrous. This one, ambidextrous is a real development. Huh. Okay. What are I hear noises. Yeah, I know that you have to fight the animals at a certain point on the other planet, but God, I wish you could befriend them. Oh. Thank you. What is this? Is this your thing? I like it. Is this your house? Is this my house? Whose house is this? Am I stealing everything? I don't feel comfortable doing it. Just going to... We're going to leave here. Yep, come on. Leave. This way so I can close the door. Thank you. I don't want to steal, like, just random people's stuff. A compact drone. What are you? Oh, hi there! Oh.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yes, help the poor robot.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostic.
She names the robot. That's adorable. They make their houses than I could in real life. Yeah, why did you name the... You know what? No. I'm not gonna... I can understand naming robots. I understand that.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Aw. We're friends. This is definitely her house. I was stealing her shit. Oh, this ammo I want. No. This is her stuff. Okay.
I'll be right back.
No worries. Alright. Okay. Are these far enough? No, this may be her still. I don't want to steal her shit. Okay. I am happy to see mushrooms. I understand what mushrooms are. Oh. What? What's a darling cult? Wait a minute. Hi there. Want to talk?
Get ready!
first. One other question I give this game is, man, they definitely give you too much ammo and should be more ammo types. I don't think I found generally the second time around. Oh. Spectrum vodka. A glass for every time. Good little robot. Good little robot. Hi. Having some issues there, Jeremy. Alright, I'm gonna save you. Oh, A Stranger in the Train. Not that book. Oh my god, I hated that book. So much. But yeah, that thing is like, this sounds like a game that would be good for bunting the ammo, but at the same time, yeah. Now, I'm fine stealing this, because nobody lives in this tub, right? Oh my god, how do I... Let me in. Let me into the ship. Let me in.
Okay, keep him quiet.
No, not you. No. Oh my god, let me in. Let me... Piece of junk. Piece of crap. Piece of shit. Okay. Oh. How do I get in this fucking tub? Ah! Come on! Is there a door? Is there... Ah! There we go. I just... That was up. Kim Elson. Dear interest. There's one thing. What's the Santa? Where am I? This place is a madhouse.
Huh?
You hiding? Get him!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to go make more food.
Oh, cool. You got some good food?
Yeah. Do stuff.
Starting to feel what?
Iffy.
What's your nest do? There we go. Yeah, I remember you said you were feeling a little bit iffy earlier. If you need to rest, is there anything I can do for you?
Nope, I'm good.
Just making sure.
If I need to go, I'll go.
Well, you know I like having you here, but I'd rather you feel healthier.
I'm okay. Laying down's not gonna do much for me, so just want to sit here and eat some food.
Yeah. Like I said, love having you here. Just do whatever you need first, okay? I could have used explosive barrel. God. Oh yeah, earlier. They had the quote off of one of my least favorite books.
Hmm?
Ever heard of Stranger in a Strange Land?
No.
It is a book. So, you've heard of Starship Troopers, right?
Yeah.
That was written by a guy named Heinlein. Heinlein was a writer in the 1960s and 70s that had, with big air quotes, ideas. I didn't really like his ideas. And one of the books he wrote was Stranger in a Strange Land, where it is the most 1970s book I can think of, besides a couple other ones that aren't so enjoyable. The main reason I don't like it is the book was all about the idea of, in the future, everyone's going to be like. It's a very snarky understanding of the future, but also like it read like a lot of wish fulfillment. And that's not inherently bad, but when half of the book you're saying how there's this character and she's like super like independent, and at the same time she's like her entire thing is that, oh, she's independent because she acts so frail. I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable. I had to read it for high school. I remember just like, by the way, that's where the term grok comes from. So, if anything else, yeah, this is what if you want anyone to blame for Elon Musk's like just use of stupid words, it's probably on this book. You bastard. Still someone, sorry.
That's the last of them.
I swear someone was shooting from up there. You know, for Marauders, there's a lot of dead Marauders by the time I get here. So it's like, are they really bad at their job, or are they killing each other?
Who knows, honestly.
I'm saying, trying to think the spacious choice isn't simply the quality. Finest in Halcyon Lens. Oh! Hi, that's a lot of them. Okay. Come on down here, Shorty. Oh, look who arrived. Look who's dead. Oh, shit.
Can't get past that armor. Got him off.
Damn, Pavardi, you're damn good at this. Identified gentlemen. Oh. Interesting. So yeah, this entire society is based off of Bitcoin. I hate it. The mother's never learned. Nope. Hey, Joak, how you doing? And Joak says hello to you, mate.
Hello.
Oh, this is a new thing. That should resemble 19 timers who gave their lives? Games can be found all over the internet. They are teaching Mexican therapy. Actual distance. Where the still want to treat caution. What? Temples are faster. I mean, salties are unprofitable. Wait. If the oceans and rivers are the heart of the Amazon, then the salt tuna are our profitable blood. Every time you hear me make an inhale noise, it's because I'm pinching my nose, being like, oh no. You can tell so much by somebody on how they write. Corpses to be cleaned, processed, delivered straight to your face. Oh yeah, one of the little things. Comes a great grilled manta queen. Oh. I'm scared. That's when anything in a game is called a queen, it's going to kill. Someone's necklace. Aw, hello guy. See, that one's not trying to kill me. I control cartridge, not a shotgun. How much stuff am I carrying? A lot. But that's fine. Director ticket. It's because of the back of the running. Okay. That's minor case of first time car. Second floor if you lose your car. Oh. Entire exhibit. Stop. One. The entire team has perished. Wait. This guy is trying to find a giant, like, animal, and it's killing everybody, and he's sending out teams. So this is the opening. Okay. ammo. And just sells. Oh god, is that one of those things they call a cyst pig? Rizzo's Rangers versus the Leo's Stars. It's almost certainly toxic. People still gonna drink it. Antique sword. Yes. I want the cool sword. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I can't use the antique sword? No. Damn it, I wanted to use the cool sword. As you've seen in our playthrough of Baldur's Gate, I really like sabers.
I have noticed.
It's just finally after a short class and due to production got late. The rest. But it's done. Okay, Joy, I'm happy to hear that you're able to get some rest. Okay. I'm catching up. Here's my train levels and pulse. Yeah. I guess it's the thing that a lot of fiction has, which is Marauder systems. I can't wait till I get a better pistol. But, no, you're... What? I keep taking the healing drugs by accident because I tried to do the use button from Han Showdown.
I actually don't remember any of like the weapon scaling or like when you get good weapons or whatnot in this game.
Yeah. But I have an appreciation for fencing. I never did it much myself. Although I remember I went to a Ren fair and me and my friend had a wonderful time fencing. My friend Reeves. She accidentally took a big old chunk out of my thumb though.
Oh.
I had enough fun that I didn't notice. Until I was like, man, that was fun. Oh. Ah. Okay. As crazy as this, maybe I should go back to that one building and get the revolver. Hello, little guy. Oh, there he goes. I need to get a key card. It's quest 2. Just wanted to get all the stuff. Bypass shunt. Oh, here it is. Run by these stairs twice. Ooh, nice. Oh, gotta go. Tired. See you later. You take care, Joanne. He's dead. So is this man. Ah, the first aid. God, imagine if you lived on a planet where the rats are the size of that. The chihuahua sized. What? This is a book? That's huge. It's bigger than a regular book.
Hmm?
Oh, there was a... It's like... Oh, let's see. Actually, I can see if I can find it. There it is. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 1. A dense technical primer on mechanical engineering stuff like space choice, form space, plus the building a computing machine using light judgment. Look at this thing. That's a book.
It's a futuristic book.
That's a thick lab. Too thick. Never thought I'd say that. Sweet little guy. Oh, okay. Let's go down to the bio. That's a bone saw. Ooh, at my lunch. Bones and gear stones. Oh. Dervish mist? Do you know what a dervish is?
Know the name, but no.
So the dervish, a dervish is a style of dance that in the Middle East there is a subset of the Muslim religion. The two largest are called the Sunni and the Shiite, and then there is a third group called the Sufi. The Sufi came about in response to as Islam met Hinduism. The Sufi took many lessons from Hinduism and said, hey, these guys seem cool. We should study them. We should study with them. And they developed this dance, which is pretty much a form of spinning. And as you spin faster and faster, it's pretty much the idea. You're kind of like disorienting yourself on purpose in order to be like, to get kind of into a trance. And it's famous that you would spin and spin and spin and faster and faster. They were like amazing dancers. So the use of the term dervish can be someone that is very agile or almost like if something spins a lot or is very adept at moving around or feels chaotic with a bunch of blades. Because the Sufi, as a group that were often cast out by society, were incredibly good at defending themselves. They are still around. The largest number of them is actually in the United States now. And they have these very beautiful, like, pretty much imagine that because your dance involves spinning a lot, both their combat style and their costume style is based upon stuff that would like kind of fling out while you spun for the purpose of you would actually use your cloak or your sleeves to tangle up an opponent's blade and pull it off of them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All that. The sand, pocket sand, always works. Earth Directorate.
I think I am going to go lay down.
Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you get some good rest.
Yeah.
Take care. Thank you again. Take care of yourself. I'll be around to text you.
Yeah.
Take care. Now, hold on a second, chat. I need to quickly check in with my booty and use the restrooms. Right back.
Ready when you are.
I am back. Okay. Some filler added. Uh-huh. almost to. And what I'll probably do then, you hear the monkey? Yes. I will probably call it once I am there. I'll probably call it once I'm near the place that we need to go and play this some more next week. Yeah. Hold on a second. Alright, as I was saying, chat, I will probably get us towards where we need to go. Then raid Holme. Here we are.
Move along, stranger. You don't want any trouble.
I don't want trouble. I just have a walking stick.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Everyone here uses language like it's a toy.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna bring a breed.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright. So like I said, I'm going to, at this point, raid on out. I need to double check in with my group. I am going to raid to, I believe Homie is still alive. But again, thank you for being here for this test. I plan to have the regular headphones fixed, although I am loving hearing everything kind of an old radio. Thank you again, all of you, for coming. And thank you, Little Slow Geek, and thank you, Maple, for the raid. I am now going to raid us out to Homie. And Slow Geek, don't forget to tell me if sometime you'd like to play some more Fortnite, okay? I can always turn around with a couple of friends if you want to play more. Alright. I only want to see the people that I follow, not random people.
Where are we headed?
We're headed to another streamer, Arzeda? I'm just going to keep on calling her the wrong name, and that's going to be Syed. Okay. There he is. Alright. We are going to raid Fulmy. But also, if you're interested in them, Clyde Vox is currently live as well. They're currently playing Silent Hill 2. Fulmy, on the other hand, is playing Hunt Showdown 1896, so I'm going to be raiding them. If they open up, I may be live with them, but that's if they have an opening for me. So, thank you all for coming. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care. Three, two, one. Click the button.